watching this live. If you are watching this live, then hopefully the quality is a little bit better. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. So, with that being said, my name is Alex, and thanks for joining this live stream. Right now I'm walking in the streets of Bangkok, Thailand, obviously. I'm not wearing my mask because there aren't many people around, and it's nighttime. I'm close to, I don't know where I am to be honest, but I'm close to my hotel. I just had a beautiful, delicious bowl of noodles, and I'm here to answer any Thai Pass questions that you have. So let me know. Write them down in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. Let's have a look and see if there are any questions already coming out here. Ooh. So, I'm going to walk around a bit. It's going to be a little bit shaky. It's not going to be very great right now. I'm going to work on these live streams by getting a GoPro at some point. And yeah, so let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. And excuse the video quality because it's nighttime, it's dark, and the internet isn't the greatest right now. So, yeah, guys, so today was a big meeting. Let me clear my throat. And during these live videos, you're going to see a little bit more relaxed version of me than the news reporter you've been seeing lately. Feel free to let me know if you hear me and see me. I would really appreciate that. And hopefully soon I can get out of the street. It's pretty loud right now. So yeah, leave your questions down below. What do you want to know about the Thailand Pass? What are your thoughts about today's decisions of suspending the test and go until further notice? And about them not giving me... Thank you. Somebody said they could hear me. Charlie, thanks, buddy. Yeah, and that's it. I've been here for almost 2 months now. Whoa. I scared the shit out of me. I shouldn't, but it did. What is it? Let's see. Ah! There's a small gecko. And us Canadians are spoiled. We don't see too many of those. Okay. Some questions coming in. I saw some stuff. Let's see. Some IED. Perfect. Thank you. You can hear me loud and clear. Excellent. I don't know, man. Thailand is not what it used to be when I came here like 8 years ago. I don't want to discourage people from coming here, but things aren't just as lively, as exciting, as cheap, as welcoming as it once was. Excuse me while I try to read through these questions and comments. So, people are asking me, sorry, let me see the name there. Question from Noel says, any idea about how to reach Krabi, etc. through the sandbox? They need to allow transit in Bangkok. So, good question. Question is whether you can go to Krabi from Bangkok. As of right now, I'm not really clear on the rules because they haven't posted it. But from my understanding, it has to be in conjunction as like an expansion from the Phuket sandbox. So you have to directly fly into Phuket, then go to Krabi from there. However, that's not 100% guaranteed. I'm just speaking based off previous sandbox schemes they had before they shut it down. Soon, by Monday, I think they're going to release some details about the sandbox programs that were announced today and how to get there. And hopefully more hotels will open up so you can buy more packages, cheaper packages. And thank you, whoever liked this video, I appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, do so. That'll mean a lot to me. And that's about it. Someone's following me. Yeah, so next question. Let's see what's on here. Thank you, Noel. Appreciate it. How's the weather? Well, the weather is hot. The weather is really hot. It's actually not so bad tonight. But usually during the day it's really hot. I'm going to walk my way down to the big mall here. I'm going to keep talking until my battery runs out. Feel free to comment down, guys. Ask any questions. This is your chance to get to know me on a personal level. I don't want to be so serious as the news videos. I have another question coming in, so let's answer it. I have a QR code date, the 2nd of February, or 3rd of February. It's okay, we'll enter Thailand on the same day. So right now the question is, I have a QR code, a Thai Pass, for February the 3rd. Is it okay to enter Thailand? Yes, it is. As of right now, there's no cutoff date for the Thailand Pass. Despite what you hear other media news reports, videos tell you. You heard the spokesperson directly today in my video that said there is no cutoff date. There's no cutoff date, but they will reassess in a week or two. If the cases get really bad, then they may impose a cutoff date. As of right now, you can enter Thailand with whatever QR code, whatever date that you have, you can come here. So, how is the food and drink situation? Is there a street alcohol ban? So, I don't know what this ban is coming from. I've seen people drinking all over the place. Bars are open, clubs are open, everything's open, even though they're not supposed to be. But that might change soon because the new order was passed. Especially in blue zone, like Phuket and Bangkok areas, you can serve alcohol if you're a restaurant up till 9 p.m. But I have a feeling people are going to expand that time zone, and even bars and clubs and other services, like they can remain open to serve alcohol if they switch to an eatery. Basically, if you can serve food at your establishment, then you can serve alcohol too. So you can serve alcohol until 9 p.m. But I have a feeling people are going to obviously go beyond that point. I might not walk as much because this is much clearer, so to help you guys out with the video quality. Yeah, so street food is definitely not banned. I've been eating out every day, even today, and I'm sure I'm going to be eating out on the street for the rest of my stay here in Thailand. What are your thoughts about... Okay, so the question is, what do I think about arriving in Bangkok or in Thailand with a Thai pass dated January 17th? Yes, as of right now, you can enter with any date that you have on your Thai pass. It's going to be approved and happen unless they change it again. At that point, of course, you don't know when or how or if it's going to happen. But there's no cutoff date like some people are saying. There's no January 15th cutoff date. And I didn't realize how loud this street is, but hopefully it doesn't drown out my voice. It's definitely not as loud as Bangla Road in Phuket, if you guys saw that live video. So yeah. That's it. Today was a little bit disappointing in a way. I'm sure a lot of people were happy, especially those that had the Thai pass dated before January 15th, especially, because we know for certain that it's not going to change. So we have another week of coming here guaranteed, apparently. After that, they might reconsider and reassess and may impose a cutoff date, but it's not been said or confirmed. Let's give you guys a glimpse of some of the stuff here. Things are closing early here. It's Friday night and there's nobody on the street. But I'm not in a party area. This is just a local street with local things and businesses. If you're coming here to party, don't worry, there's going to be enough places for you to visit and check out and enough people to meet. That's still ongoing. I'm just a boring person, I guess. Check out Mr. Hulk. He got himself a nice, what do you call this? Scarf, shawl. Also, it has to be said that I'm glad the Thailand government reconsidered banning those African countries because the data doesn't lie. It's not the Africans spreading the Omicron, so I'm glad they removed that nonsense. So if you're from Africa and you still want to come to Thailand, you have the same rights as any other tourist. That's obviously on the exempt free list. And if you still need a visa, then you need a visa. But you can still come here. You're not banned, and you can enter Thailand regularly as anybody else if you're coming from Africa, which is great. I might put my mask on. I'm coming across some people, and I don't want to be that tourist that doesn't follow the rules or wear the mask. Just as a sign of respect, and obviously I'm not trying to die. So I'm gonna put my mask on. Oh, my face, my handsome face. Oh, policia! Was it an ambulance? I don't even know. Yes, feel free to ask any question you got. about Thailand past or just Thailand living. I don't mind answering your questions. I'm gonna try to get you some McDonald's after, maybe some ice cream, you know. But for now, so if you saw my previous videos, I just left Phuket, which was awesome. I got a chance to stay there for 2 weeks for free, thanks to Chris at Retired and Living for You. Sorry, Retired and Working for You, and absolute Twin Sands Resort. I love my 2 weeks stay there. It was awesome. It was really relaxing. I really took advantage of the pool and the beach that was there, so it was really fun. I do see like a sprinkle of foreigners here. There definitely isn't as many as there obviously once was, but you still see a handful of foreigners walking around. Probably came here with a test and go about a month ago. I'm just assuming. But yeah, there's quite a bit of foreigners still walking around. Like there's a guy in front of me, behind me. Yeah, it's kind of dark out here. Let me step into this area without any noise so I can answer some of these questions. Questions are coming in, guys. Give me a second to read them. So, whoa, so many. You guys gotta give me a second. So, question is, can I fly to Bangkok directly to do 7-day quarantine? Yes, you can fly directly into Bangkok to do a 7-day quarantine. Next question by Jay. They just opened more sandboxes. Why would they cancel those already approved test and go? That wouldn't inspire any confidence. Also, reports are coming that January 15th off is not true. It never was true. Nobody's like, not nobody, but as I mentioned in my videos, as the spokesperson mentioned, there's no cutoff date. Don't listen to January 15th. That's just the time they may reassess the cutoff date. And fully vaccinated with Pfizer, does that mean I only have to quarantine for 7 days? Well, if you're fully vaccinated with Pfizer, then yes, you only have to quarantine for 7 days. If I pass the Phuket quarantine, could I travel through Safunburi? I don't know where that place Safunburi is, but yes, if you pass your quarantine time, you can pretty much travel anywhere in Thailand unless it's on the red zone list. So I don't know if that place is on the red list. Take a look. However, as of today, I don't think there are any provinces in the red. Therefore, you could travel to that place unless their levels change as far as COVID goes. What camera am I using? I'm using a pretty crappy camera. This is a Xiaomi $200 phone I bought 2 years ago from China. So, excuse the quality. So now my airline's Thai Smart sent me an email saying it's unoperational. So what do you mean unoperational? You can't fly with your original dates? If you could clarify that, I'm curious to know why Thai Smile is saying they're unoperational. No, you cannot apply for the Phuket Sandbox if you're staying less than 7 days. I mean, I guess you could just apply for it and leave earlier, but they want to know your flight date of arrival and departure. But since you don't have to actually provide proof of flight, I guess technically you could. But I don't know. That's something you have to email Thai Embassy, or sorry, Thai Pass and ask yourself. Nothing's 100% sure, Scott. But as of right now, yes, you can use your January 14th test and go 100%, unless they change their mind. But from today, yes, you're good, January 14th. Wow, it's so loud. So you got a pass for the 20th. Is it possible to fly to Bangkok? As of right now, yes, the 20th. Any date on your Thai pass is okay, unless they revise it in the future. What is the cheapest insurance option for the pass? Asked by Alex. I don't know, but I don't know if you want to cheap out on insurance, bro. It's one thing I would say don't cheap out on if you get COVID. If you get the Rona, trust me, you want some good insurance. You don't want to be paying out of pocket. And it can be more than like $50 or $100 for peace of mind. It's -2 here. Do you think Thailand is safer than America because of it? Yes, any place, Lane, is safer than America. America is a dangerous place on many levels. Yeah, I would honestly say if you don't need to be here, don't be here. Thailand is too unpredictable. Too many. I've been hearing many more people getting COVID. So yeah. Yeah, if you're less than 7 days in Phuket, just leave the country. Exactly. So nightclubs can open as restaurants or cannot open. Nightclubs are technically not open, but I've seen bars that are people dancing in there, same thing, right? And as long as they serve food, they can stay open and serve alcohol. Okay, so that was a bunch of questions. Sorry to read them so fast. I've never had so many people on a live stream, so that's kind of exciting, but I can't get to everybody's questions. Well, I did, but if I can, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be myself on these live streams because those news ones, they're not as, I don't know, kind of serious. Hey, Lane's gonna be on the 11th. Good luck, bro. Dirty Harry, welcome back. Hello, hello. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. So after 7 days in Phuket, after that I can go with any. Yes, you can visit anywhere in Thailand after 7 days of doing your sandbox. You can go wherever you want. Okay, I'm sweating out here. Who asked if it was hot? I'm sweating by just standing. I can't imagine trying to be active or walking around. Where them girls at is what I'm saying. No females around. Everybody working out here. Going home. Trying to meet some locals, but I can't tell who speaks English and who doesn't. I tried speaking to a girl today. She wasn't having it. Shit, I was like, so I mean, whatever. I'll tell you guys. I got nothing to hide. So I walk up to a girl and she was sitting down. And initially I was going to sit next to her, but I didn't want to creep her out. So I'm like, Sawadee Cup? She said, Sawadee Ka. I'm like, do you speak English? She said, no. I'm like, all right, I guess that's it for me. I just walked away. What am I supposed to do, right? She don't speak no English. And I don't want to bombard her with some random, like, conversation that she don't understand. Anyhow, this place is dark, so I'm going to go out this way again. I know, I was going to ask her for a line, but I'm lucky I did it because, like, her man showed up, like, 5 minutes later, picked her up in a nice car. I'm like, that's why you're not saying whatever. I'm like, all right, I get it. I look like a backpacker out here. Oh, thank you. Solace the mind some way. What happens when you get COVID on the 7th day? What do you do? Whom do you contact? So, Devendra, getting the vid out here is a pain in the butt. I'm going to make a video tomorrow exactly on how and what to do if you get COVID while you're here in Thailand. So I'm going to do all that tomorrow. Watch for that video. I'm not going to explain anything now. It's too difficult. I need infographics and stats and numbers and places. I'll tell you exactly what to do if you get the vid in tomorrow's video. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what Line is very popular in Thailand. It's like the West is like Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever. It's a great way to communicate with people and pay for things and buy things. And Line is really huge in Southeast Asia, so everybody uses Line. What else is he doing here? Yeah, I'm surprised how early things start to shut down here. It's like 8 o'clock and I'm trying to find a place to eat. Like I already ate, but I'm saying at the time, it was kind of like not easy to find a place. I think it's the location I'm at right now. I'm close to Central World. All I see is Burger King, McDonald's, and like other 24/7 joints. You guys want to see some deals? Check this out. 59 baht, you get a burger. 69, you get another burger. Good luck trying to get that in Canada. You need like $12 for a burger. No, I'm joking. It's at least like $6 just for the burger alone. What is this? Pork burger. Like, check this out. You get chicken, Korean style. 2 pieces of chicken and a drink for $3. Less than $3. Or you get 1 wing, 1 fry, and drink for the same price, less than $3. Oliver Boy says, where are you at, man? I'm in Bangkok near National Monument, near Central World. You're lucky, dude. Thank you, Oliver Boy. So happy to hear that Suratani Islands will open and be available for sandbox. Give people more options. Yeah, Dirty Harry, I'm happy too. People have more options now. And DC David says, I have canceled my flight for the 20th of January to Bangkok. I'll book something for February Phuket Sandbox. Whatever works for you, I would say don't plan too ahead, unfortunately. I did get some Thai food. I just had a big ass bowl of beef noodles. Delicious. And it cost me only $3. Ziggy says he's got insurance through his bank account. It's well over 50 grand. Is it good enough? As long as your insurance documents say that it's 50 grand or more and it covers COVID, then it doesn't matter what insurance you're using. Oliver Boy says not much people around Central. Yeah, there isn't, but this is going to be my last day here. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to go even further out of the city. Because guys, I'm not here as a tourist, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be doing things every day to feel like I enjoy my stay in Thailand. I live more like a local, and like, I do like long stay travels. If you guys saw my videos before this, I stayed in Georgia for 2 months. I stayed in Turkey for 9 months. I stayed in the Philippines for 8 months. That's another whole other story, the Philippines. Would love to visit Thailand, but probably later when they finalize the situation. I will 100% agree with your hero. If you don't need to be here right now, I wouldn't risk it to be truthful and honest. The current exchange rate for £1, I don't know, but probably around £1 might be around 40 to 45 baht. Just Google that up. Man, you guys are talking to me today. I feel nice. Usually nobody's on here. Let me find another area where I can set this down and answer y'all questions. Woohoo! You guys want to see my bald head? Let me set this bad boy down so I can ask you guys, answer your questions properly. Oh, you guys like my chestesses? Okay, here we go. There's a garbage behind me. The dump. Okay, so let me take a look and answer questions. Security looking at me like, what's this guy doing? Alright, so questions are coming in by a bunch. Oh my god, I'm so popular. If you've got insurance for Test and Go, can you use it for Phuket Sandbox program if you use it for our Thai Pass? Yeah, your insurance, as long as it covers the dates that you're coming, you can use your insurance again, doesn't matter. Do you feel strange to be Thailand during the pandemic? Absolutely not. I feel great to be out here. Actually, it's a little bit more peaceful with a lot less people, and you get the chance to, like when I was at the beach in Phuket, a bunch of times I just go out there by myself and there's nobody there. Why can't I just set this down somewhere? Alright. I'm gonna sit down. Sorry guys. Not very professional, I know, but I don't care. Let's see. If I make it on the 19th, would it be happy to hire? Okay, yeah, of course. If you're here by the 19th, welcome. I'll put you in the video. Why not? We'll have a conversation. We'll grab some food. I'd love to meet anybody here. That'll be awesome. Oliver Boy says, thank you for the uploads. Yeah, of course. And Sahin, bro, I don't speak Turkish, man. I just translate it whenever you message me. So if you got English, I can answer, but Turkish, tamam. I just know tamam and merhaba and teşekkür. You know, I don't know. I just know a few basic words. Oliver says you really appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, man. You guys are the reason why I keep making videos. You know, honestly, it's not for me. I mean, I've always wanted to help people, but like, I don't got no money, so if I could do this, then why not? Mickey says, or Mikey says, I can't read so. Mickey says, how you doing, man? If you're looking for a beer and a good time to get yourself down, beer bar complex, soy 7 off. Oh, thanks, bro. No, I mean, I have my kind of fun in my way. I don't drink, so I don't mind clubbing or partying or going to a bar, dancing and all that. But as far as alcohol and ladies goes, I got my own style, my own way of doing things. So loud. So the question comes from Jeff, says for the new sandbox areas, which airports do we need to take? Bangkok or Phuket? Right now, from my understanding, it's only Phuket, but the details will be clarified during the next meeting, hopefully. Steve said, what's up? What's up, Steve? I saw a flight to come in February. Do you think the Phuket sandbox will still be open? Yes, I think the sandbox will remain for a while. But the Thailand government understands that people need it. The people are pushing back to open more sandbox areas. Even the test and go might come back. I just don't know when. Just because Omicron, you saw, I don't know if you saw in the news report, if I left it in there or not, only 19 people died recently. Like, of course, my condolences to them, and any death is tragic, but it's a lot less than they expected given the Omicron numbers. Stay safe, man. Yes, thank you, Oliver Boy. That's why I'm out in the corner with no mask on, trying to stay away from people. I've heard most of the tourists are Russians. Have you seen any? Yes, I've seen many Ruskies out here. So Russians are by the bunch, Germans, all kinds of people out here. Two questions. On the sandbox, can I look some hotel rooms for myself and my fiance? If we arrive on separate days or need to book 2 separate rooms? Well, that's a very good question. So I'm going to try to answer that, and I'll get back to the rest of you guys' questions. If you have a fiance, a girl, or a woman, or a man, whatever, someone, a companion, you want to stay in the same room, in the sandbox program, you're allowed to do that. You can stay there, but you only save like a couple $100 baht. So you might as well get 2 rooms and just like enjoy it or whatever. The occupancy rate isn't much different than just 2 single people, 2 separate rooms. And also, if you get COVID, you might get a chance to not have to quarantine if you have 2 separate rooms, right? You can just be like, oh, I wasn't with my girl, she got COVID, and not me, it's not my problem. But if you're sharing a room, obviously you risk getting the vid and the Rona. I got all kinds of people messaging me online, sorry guys. But yeah, that was question number 1. And if you're coming in 2 separate days, you need to book 2 separate rooms. Yes, because you have to show verification and Thai pass that you have 7 days booked, right? So you have to book 2 separate rooms if you're coming on 2 separate days, unless the hotel can send you a receipt that has both your information on it but 2 separate dates. Then she can use that one, or you can use that one to get a new Thai pass. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get through all these questions, so be patient. I appreciate these, so keep them coming. When will the STD scheme expire? I think it already expired, bro. They stopped doing that, like, I don't know, October, November, September even, I think. They don't do the STDs anymore, but I don't know when it expires, since you may have had it for like a year or so. I don't know when the expiry date is, but they no longer issue them as of September. So, did you find out if the answer to unvaxxed, whether, yeah, so the question was earlier, if you're unvaccinated, if you can roam around in Phuket after the first negative test. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that out. I asked many people on all the groups that I knew. I even posted it. Why is it so loud here? So nobody seems to know about unvaccinated people. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you. Sorry. My best guess would be to go on the Thai Pass website. There's an email there. Email them and ask for specific questions so you get it directly from the source. I don't have any information about unvaccinated people, unfortunately, so I can't help you on that one. My bad. So are you in Thailand on STD visa? 9 months? No way, broski. I'm only here for another like, couple weeks. So you guys better catch me while you can. I extended my visa already. I'm going to try and see if I can go to immigration, get a 60-day visa. But to be honest, I don't think I want to stay here that long. I'm out. I'm going to the next country. Bye-bye, Thailand. I'm going to miss my friends here, though, but that's their problem, right? I can't live my life for 1, 2 people. Oh, no problem, Sahin. I just wish I spoke Turkish, but I don't. So if you could ask in English, I would be more than happy to answer. Nikki says, thank you for your vlog. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Brad says, oh, Brad, I thought I recognized you, bro. But that's a different Brad. And yeah, I appreciate you for watching. And the information is free, so you guys can enjoy coming to Thailand. What is the state of the walking street? So Khao San Road in Bangkok just closed for 3 days for cleaning. The walking streets here are being, I went to a few of them. I don't know which one you're talking about specifically. They're open, they're just not as exciting as they used to be. Plus you need to show a negative PCR test, or sorry, not PCR, a negative ATK test. So I've seen people talk about not being able to enter Soy Cowboy or like Khao San Road without showing proof of vaccination or negative ATK, things like that. So some people, they're very strict with it depending on who's at the entrance. It's a lot of police cars. So, Sahin says, I want to stay in the shop close to Untitled Chapter for 7 days. And I should have done this from my room if I knew there was going to be so many questions. Sorry guys, next live stream I'll just be somewhere stationary with proper light, less noise. But I'll do my best right now. So Sahin, I'll go back to your question, bro. I want to stay in Pattaya for 7 days in Karanada. As far as I understand, Pattaya or arrive is entering the area. Thank you very much. So if you want to go to Pattaya, you can, as long as you enter under a 7-day like alternative quarantine. You can go to Pattaya. Or if you're testing go right now, if you already have your QR code for testing go, you can come here and go to Pattaya easily. Pattaya has no restrictions as far as going there. If you're already in Thailand, all you gotta do is either stay in alternative quarantine for 7 days, or if you're coming under test and go, then you just go to Pattaya after you get your first negative test. Bulk M Bullseye says, thank you for this great job, Alex, and following content in other countries. Thank you. So yeah, I'll definitely go. Good morning, Tony says. Let me go back up. Oh my goodness, so many questions. 1,000 Stars says, who has wanted the world not to be little, but I'm kind of feel the same at the very beginning and sounded advice to people, but I was brushed off. So the World Health Organization, I should have known, has warned the world not to belittle Omicron. I feel the same at the very beginning and sounded advice to people, but I was brushed off. Well, guys, no virus. Let's be real. You should not take this seriously. You should take it seriously. Like, whether you're vaccinated, whether you're young, healthy, strong, people die from this shit. So it's not a joke. Whether you believe it or not, that's your business. But like, you see people like struggling. I've seen videos of people like, and I'm close people of mine that have been seriously ill. People do die from this. So it's just like, it's not a joke, right? So we're hoping for the best. But 2% of people coming to Thailand catching the coronavirus, and who knows what's going to happen to your system like down the line or whatever, right? So of course we wish the best. Maybe not a big deal, but it can still happen. It's still a virus. You can still get really sick from it. So there's nothing to be taken lightly, but I don't think some of the restrictions need to be where they are. No, you cannot transfer to domestic flights after coming to Bangkok. You must go directly to your hotel, stay one night, test negative, then you can do what you want. You can't come here with your regular original Bangkok flight and then catch a domestic flight elsewhere. That's not possible. Okay, I'm still, second question, can we keep original, so no, you cannot do that. Where are you going? Steve and 1,000 Stars are asking me where I'm going next. After Thailand, oh, you fly out today. Well, first let's talk to Quinton. Good luck, buddy. You coming to Bangkok. You're flying out today from the US. Be safe, safe travels. Let us know how the procedure goes and all that stuff. So yeah, good luck to you, bud. Where am I going after Thailand? I don't know. I'm thinking a couple places. Right now, it's still in the air. Maybe Vietnam, maybe Cambodia, maybe Laos, or I might just go completely to like Latin America, hit up Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Peru. I'm gonna be doing this for a long time, guys. So feel free to check out my weekly um, videos about just life wherever I am. Let's see. Sahin says, if I want to stay in Pattaya, yes, you can stay in Pattaya for 7 days under alternative quarantine. You can do that, yes. They're also in the blue zone, and you can have to just shuttle transfer straight to that hotel because Pattaya is within 2 hours of driving. That's the limit. So once you come into the country, if you're under the sandbox program, or sorry, alternative quarantine, am I bleeding? Yeah, I'm bleeding. I picked my scab. Yeah, Sahid, you can come into Pattaya and alternative quarantine for 7 days. You do not need to stay in Bangkok. You can quarantine in Pattaya because they're also in the blue zone. Tony said, good morning, my friend. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hello, Corey from there. Volk M says, thank you for some effort. Great job. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you'll be following me from other countries' content. And thanks for the questions you answered today. It's the most positive news I've heard from some time. Ziggy, I'm glad to answer the questions. You know, some people are still a little bit upset about the concrete information that came out, but we'll take what we can right now. There's no cutoff date as far as we know for the test and go, whoever has the pass with them right now. Well, it depends what you mean if it's safe to travel to Pattaya. It's just as safe as anywhere else. So there's nothing special or different about Pattaya. I think they have some clusters of infections, but you can get that anywhere. So even Phuket, many people are testing positive in Phuket, guys. So it's still like a crapshoot. 2% of people is a lot. So if there's 100 of us on a plane, 2 of us are going to catch Omicron. So, and that's just like the numbers today. Who knows how bad it's going to be by next week. So keep that in mind because you don't want to be quarantining somewhere. So Usman says Pakistan people is open. Yeah, bro, but nobody wants to come to Pakistan. I mean, not nobody, but it's not Thailand, right? Like, what the hell? Sound like a monster. I would love to visit Pakistan, but most people don't know much about Pakistan, and yeah, it's not the same as Thailand. So yeah, so Corey said he's scheduled to come on February the 1st, right? As of right now, you can still come here, but I wouldn't be too confident because as you can see, they change this on a weekly basis, right? So I think on the 15th they're going to reassess. If things are somewhat level or manageable, they might extend it to the 31st. Not officially, but say, oh, we're going to reassess again to the 31st. But once again, as of right now, anybody with a Thai pass for test and go or any other scheme can come into the country as planned. There's no cutoff date if you're holding a QR code that has your Thai pass on it. So Hero Nero says, if you choose alternative quarantine option, do you think they'll allow people from outside to stay with me and say, right. So Hero, you're trying to bring some juvies, you're trying to bring some girls into your hotel room for alternative quarantine. No, bro, they're not gonna let you do that. You're in quarantine for 7 days. They're not gonna let your friend come visit you in your room. That's not how it works. I mean, maybe if you pay somebody at the front desk, or allow your friend to just like wander into your room without somebody knowing. But if you break quarantine rules, there's a big fine and jail time possibly. I'm not trying to do none of that. Just wait the 7 days before you have any guests coming over. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're finding this kind of informative, I also have the super stickers and super chat, so you can try that out if you want, but obviously don't feel obligated to. What else is here? Let's see. Mickey says, hey Alex, I hope you don't mind me asking, but how do you finance your lifestyle, man? Mickey, what lifestyle, bro? I'm out here wearing a backpack. That's like, look at this. This right here, half my stuff falls through here. This other one, check out ghetto I am. It ripped too, but I put a knot on here. So, there's no lifestyle to finance, bro. Don't worry about that. What about for new sandbox schemes applicants? Only international direct flights permitted into Phuket. Um, what do you mean specifically? Oh, so yeah, as of right now, we don't know the exact rules about the new test and go, sorry, the new sandbox schemes, and which airports are going to be allowed to accept people coming in. At first, like before, it's only Phuket. Unless they change it to Bangkok, where you can then domestically fly into Phuket. Those details I'm not sure yet because they're gonna accept people as of January 11th. So we're hoping before that date, by Monday, there's gonna be some details coming out on when or where people can fly into directly. Whether it's only, get out of here, mosquito. Whether it's only Phuket or whether you can fly to Bangkok and then Phuket, that detail has not been released yet. You need to be vaccinated to book Phuket Sandbox? Yes. You need to be vaccinated. If you're not, then Mikhail, sorry if I said your name wrong, you can go to Phuket, but you have to alternative quarantine for, if you're not vaccinated, for 10 days. Book M says, nice try. I know, right? He was trying to be clever. I would like to visit Vietnam, Malaysia. Which do you prefer? I love Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam in 2019. I honestly had some of my best time in Vietnam. Vietnamese people are a little bit different. You know, they're super kind, but they never want anything from you. Like I couldn't understand why people were helping me or being nice to me. And I try to offer them money or buy them dinner or do something, and they just genuinely they mind their own business. I mean, there's scams everywhere, but I just felt much more welcomed in Vietnam than any other country as far as, maybe in the Philippines are a little bit different. But Vietnam, I can't wait to go back to Vietnam. I would highly recommend Vietnam. I think because, I don't know what it is, they're really hardworking people and they kind of stay within themselves. They don't care who you are, but they will help you. They're nice to you, they're open to you. They never want anything from you. And Vietnamese pho and banh mi sandwiches are delicious. And I went to Ha Long Bay. Anyways, I prefer Vietnam by far. Are all passengers on inbound flight quarantined if one or two test positive? No, not everybody is going to be quarantined. It's only people sitting directly next to them. I don't know what the radius is, but not everybody is quarantined. So, sweet potato pie! Now look at all these people messaging me now. Get out of here. I'm talking. I'm Pie from Tit Pat. Anyways, I meant to be traveling to Phuket on the 11th. On the 11th, I'm really hesitant to go. So, Sweet Potato Pie says he or she is meant to be going to Phuket on the 11th. I'm really hesitant. Would you go if I were? I wouldn't go. Personally, actually, I don't know. It's a big risk. When I came to, I'm traveling right now full time. So for me, it's a little bit different. If I were in Canada still, I had my regular job, my regular family, I wouldn't risk Thailand at this moment. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Too many hassle, too many hoops, too many changes, too many unknowns, too much risk if you get Omicron. And then, I don't know, it really comes down to you about your risk level, your risk tolerance level. Personally, I don't know, I wouldn't come, but if you come, I can understand that too. It's really hard for me to make that decision for you. I don't know you as a person. I mean, I've done a lot of risky things. I'm out here with no mask on. I still went on a motorbike even after I got into an accident, even after telling you guys, hey, don't go on a motorbike. You know, so, I don't know what this is going on over here. Looks like cleaning the streets. Something going on. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just see so many horror stories of people getting positive tested and having trouble getting insurance to cover it. At this point, I'll just probably wait a little bit longer, see how it goes. Maybe till like another couple months after, maybe into like early summer. Hero said worth a try. Yeah, it was worth a try. I mean, we could all try, but I tried many times and get rejected for different things. But So Sahid says, thank you, my friend. This is very good news. I'll be arriving in Bangkok before. Now I learned that I stay in Pattaya. You are a really good person. Thank you, Sahid. You're a really good person for acknowledging me being a really good person. Now both good people. If I land in Bangkok 11, do book AQ hotel for the next day, assuming I arrive. No, because who's gonna pay for that hotel room from 12 p.m. until 12, from 12 a.m. until 12 p.m. right? So unless you're, so let me go ahead and read that question so people can also get an answer. Sorry guys. The question is, if I land in Bangkok at 11 p.m., do I book the alternative quarantine hotel the next day, assuming I arrive at the hotel past 12 p.m.? I don't know. That's something you have to talk to your hotel about. I assume not, because you're still staying in that hotel room overnight. So it'll probably have to start from the date of your arrival, not the date of your arrival into the hotel room and the time you check in. Unless you ask your hotel for early check-in, so you would check in at 12 a.m. instead of 3 p.m. on that date. They may allow it, but that's something you got to work out with your hotel. I don't usually see them approve that, so I don't think so. Sarai or Sari says 7-day quarantine, alternative quarantine, Shop Plus. Any recommendations for hotels in Bangkok? Zero. Sorry, my friend, I have zero knowledge about. There's so many hotels. There are so many hotels here. I would not even know where or what to recommend you to do. But my recommendation would be to look around. There's so many things you can find for cheaper than what you see sometimes. I'll send you C's candy in jail. I've canceled my January Thailand holiday. Maybe a good idea, Steve. Just give it a few more months and see what happens. So, Sweetie Cute Potato Pie said his girl's in the. I think he said his girl wants him to go to Thailand, but he doesn't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it right now, to be honest. So maybe just wait a little bit longer if you can. Indian Napo says, hey, how are Toy? I think you mean how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm great, thank you. Jill Candy, yeah. Jill Candy is not worth it sometimes. I was talking to somebody, I'll be honest, and I found out they were under 20, and I said, no, thank you. Like, I mean, even though it's legal, sometimes you gotta, it's not worth it. No. It's not worth it. Do you think Test and Go start in April? Indian Napo, April's too far away, bro. I don't even know if people are going to be alive in April. April's too far as Thailand government goes. You got to wait and see how these things play out. I think April, either you're going to have Test and Go come back by then, or they're going to just like stop food. I really don't know. Anything can happen. Okay, oh, we have more questions coming. No, we don't. Okay, so that was fun. I answered many a question. Sorry if I missed any. You guys can just repost it. Usually I don't get this many questions all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and walk a little further down, see what we can find, and then I'm going to answer some questions I had about Indian Napo says, thanks man, thanks for your answer. You're welcome. Quentin also thanks me. And did you know there's still SRV visa going to the Philippines? I think SRV, is that a student and retirement visa? I don't know. But the Philippines right now is not accepting tourism. Only if you're a student, business, or family, you can go to the Philippines. I've been trying to get back to the Philippines like all year. It's not happening. I got friends in the Philippines. I got good friends in the Philippines. I enjoyed my time in the Philippines. I stayed in the Philippines 8 months. It's a long time, right? But they just got hit with a typhoon and hurricane or whatever it was, and really sad for some of the people I know there. Struggling right now, but I can't wait to go back to the Philippines once they open tourism. Philippines is still under lockdown for like the longest time. I don't even know if they're still allowed to go out and whatnot. Their government's crazy. They're insane down there. Way worse than Thailand. So let's see what happens. Let's go for a walk, y'all. Please take care. I will. Thank you. So Quentin says he's doing the whole digital nomad thing too. See you around. Yeah, bro. Hit me up. See you around for sure. I don't drink, but I don't mind having a conversation or trying some food. How to open a business? Come on, bro. You got to be more specific than how to open a business. Thank you so much, my friend, for all your answers. You're welcome. Let's go ahead for a walk. Ah. Excuse me talking loud. I'm just trying to get through all the questions. Hopefully I can slow down my speech. Oh, my man Quentin don't drink neither. Okay, then we go food shopping, bro. We go, like, get ourselves a couple friends and, like, just go and eat. I'm gonna get like a GoPro or something proper to do these, like, streams, because this is, like, BS, the quality. I don't know if I want to walk all the way around. Let me go back. I'm gonna try to hit up McDonald's and get some ice cream. Ice cream, you scream. We all eat from McDonald's, soft serve, pretty delicious and cheap. If you guys like McDonald's, if you like ice cream, hit that like button. Look at me, I'm becoming a YouTuber. Guys, hit that like button. I don't know if I want to go up these stairs. I'm feeling mad lazy. We'll take a risk and just cross the road and not get hit by a car. So, sweet potato pie says the COVID numbers seem relatively low given the size of the country. In the UK, we're like 150,000 to 200,000 cases per day. A similar population, I guess. I think Thailand's stricter. Yes, of course. You gotta understand. Well, no, you don't gotta understand. But one thing about Thailand and these developing countries, they don't have the resources, guys. They're not the UK and the US or Canada, where we have so much resources as far as money and finances and hospital beds and, like, respirators and all that. So they can't afford to have 150,000 people being tested a day, because obviously the more people the more people that get COVID, the more hospitalization, right? Like today in the US, over 1 million people in one day had the Omicron, right? And, like, those are the people that got tested. So I'm sure that's double, like 2 million people getting the vid in one day. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. I don't even know how many people they got left that didn't get it. So yeah. So Thailand, the Philippines, they have stricter measures because they can't afford to have people in the hospitals. They can't afford to have all these people getting sick, because the more sick people, the more chance of them dying, right? So that's why they're so strict. You guys want to see some more prices? Let's do this. Check this out. So 59 baht. So around $1.80, $1.90. You get a croissant burger, bro. I don't even know what that is, but it's looking nice. Check out this congee. Pork congee for just over $1. Boom. We saw the wings already, 99 baht. Yeah, so any other questions? Let's see, what else? Okay, so this is kind of cool. Now that I know there's so much interest about these live questions and answers, next time we'll do a live one from the comfort of my home, where I can have a proper camera and proper, audio and answer questions thoroughly. But for now, this will do. Bro, CCSA just confirmed not cut off for the 15th. Yeah, I know, bro. I just made a video about it. Check it out. Today I made a video, like an hour and a half ago. Yes, I know. Are you saying that they confirmed the cutoff date is the 15th? Or are you saying they confirmed the cutoff date is not the 15th? I'm getting a little confused about what you're saying. Let's see, what else we got here? Let's stand in the light so you guys can see my handsome face. So, repeat. Check Thai News Report's Twitter. It's more recent. Right now I'm doing a live feed, bro. I can't check no news. So, what is it that you're trying to tell me? Are you saying that the CCSA just announced the cutoff date to be the 15th? Or are you saying they said there's no cutoff date? So if you can clarify in the comments, we can all find out together. Oh man, now you guys got me questioning. So we have reports, live reports being fed through this live stream. But the CCSA, oh, let me not say anything until I know for sure. Anybody want to confirm these claims? Yeah, no cutoff, bro. I've been saying that all day. Why you guys messing with me like that? There's no cutoff date. You're welcome, Steve. Thanks. Sorry, I missed some stuff. The food here is amazing. I think Quentin asked that earlier. And Bulk M says, you have the best handle on testing numbers versus likely actual cases. Than yeah, thank you. Yeah, because, yeah. Steve is glad he's not coming till September. Okay, I'm still getting mixed. So, yes, I know, Richard, he has contacts in the ministry. Well, we didn't really need to contact Richard in the ministry when we saw the video today from the press conference, unless they changed it again. We saw the spokesperson from the Prime Minister's house tell you there isn't a cutoff date, so yeah. Until I get home and I do my own research, I'm going to stick to what I know. There's no cutoff date. If people are saying there's a cutoff date now because somebody released it on Twitter, then I don't know what to tell you. You get your source checked before I mention it here. Steve's got a hottie coming over today. Stevie, who's the hottie Bangadi? Is she a girl? Or are you asking me if I got a hottie coming over today? I had, yeah, let's see. So, Stuart. Man. Steve's got a hottie coming over. Good for you, Steve, man. Enjoy your time. So, oh man, I'm getting mixed info. People are saying that there's no cutoff date. However, they might stamp it and make it official on the Royal Gazette on Sunday. It's not rain, no. It's just people washing the streets, bro. And life here is good from my perspective on the grounds. Like, it seems so late, but it's only like 10:30, man. It feels like it's 4 a.m. right now. Nobody out here. So Jay says, Richard Barr says that Sunday they will stamp the Royal Gazette and say right now there's no cutoff date, but it could change. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? So right now they're saying there's no cutoff date, but on Sunday, on the weekend, where there's no whatever, they might change it to the 15th. None of this makes sense to me, but that's why we're making these videos. Ziggy says, you do a great job streaming, Alex. It's as good as any other watch. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. I got no experience. I just started doing this a few months ago. Because I travel often, I figure why not document some of my travels. And if I'm helping you guys, it's going to help me. Why not, right? It's like a win-win situation. Thanks, Ziggy. I appreciate it. It's not raining. They're just washing the streets. Bro, Quentin would like to get some. This is the worst area for noise right here. I don't know how. It's like an acoustic level. So Quinton's asking, he wants to get a Thai massage in Bangkok. He doesn't know where. Um, there's so many people that know these things. I'm not one of them. Thai massages, there's literally like, I can count right now how many massage places are like on the street alone. There are massage places by the hundreds on one street. Like there's so many. It's unbelievable how many massage places there are here. Like massage at 7-Eleven is like on every single corner, ranging from 200 baht for an hour to 500 baht an hour, depending on the type of massage you want. Guys, should we move this live stream inside or sit down properly and answer you guys accordingly? I'm trying to give me some ice cream though, because I did come up with some McDonald's. Let's do it. You guys want to go to McDonald's with me? Well, first of all, I'm going to get hit by a car, so maybe not. I'm missing all the questions. Thank you, Bulk M. He says, how can I thank you with food or coffee? Send you Tim Hortons online gift card for when you arrive home. Well, to be honest, I will not be coming back to Canada anytime soon. I really appreciate the offer. Thank you for trying to buy me food or coffee. If you guys do really want to support, you can like use the super stickers or super chat, make donations that way, or you can buy me a coffee. I have a link in my regular videos as well. I don't like to talk about it often in my videos because I don't want to like, I don't know, ask for money or make you guys buy me stuff. But you guys can find the stuff in there if you want. Yeah, I might put my mask on now, but forget it. Ew, my face is too close to the camera. Let me save you guys the... So, Steve says, I think the country will be broke time. By the time I get there, I will get the deals. Yeah, Steve, you can get some many good deals. But one thing I've noticed, people are a lot less desperate somehow now than when I came 8 years ago. When I came in 2014, people were like looking for my business. Ooh, I'm crossing the road, guys. Everybody wanted a piece of me. Massage parlors will reach out with their hands. All these things, but now I feel like nobody cares about anything. I almost got hit by a tuk-tuk. Sorry guys, I had to cross the road before I died. I'm all over the place. This is the worst live stream anybody's ever seen. Street food beer. Yes, all pubs and bars, nightlife venues are closed, so why visit? Guys, Bangkok is still open for fun. This road that I'm at is like a local place on a main street. But if you want to go to Khao San Road or Seoul Cowboy, all these places, they're still open. They are just, I don't know how, but they're still open. They shouldn't be, but they are. And if you guys want to find like fun, you just got to go online. You'll find so many people interested in that kind of stuff. There's all these like events, and you'll just go to any bar here, it's open. I don't know how, but I haven't seen, yeah, there's some places that are closed, but there's enough things here for you to do. Don't worry about that. The thing you have to worry about is getting Omicron while you're here. Hey, Quentin, thanks, buddy. So Quentin has gone ahead and, I don't even know what this is. It's like a super sticker. It's my first time. Thanks, Quentin, I appreciate it. My man Quentin just hit me up with $10. Much respect. I feel very loved and appreciative of that. Thank you so much. I don't even know if it makes a noise or how I'm supposed to respond to that, but I'm showing my gratitude. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Quentin with a super sticker that says fun. Woohoo! I wish I knew how to like do something with this. Hi. Oh, what's up? See, that's the problem. When you're like out here, let's say you want to speak to someone like on the street. Let's say somebody maybe looks good to you, and if you're single, you want to say hello. The number one thing, the problem, is you don't know how old the person is. Like, are they 40 or 18? Especially like when it's a female, an Asian, it's really hard to tell the age. The second thing is not knowing whether they are like English speaker or not, right? So many things to consider. How do I leave this? Oh my goodness, I suck, guys. I can't wait to get better at this. It's like a bug on my neck. I can't wait to get better at this live streaming. Normal. Okay, there we go. How do you? Okay, so I have something on my screen I can't get rid of, so I'm trying to fix that. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but what the hell? Oh well. Okay. Thanks, Britson. I appreciate it. Just saw the Big Mac burger. A big cat burger. A big cat burger. Steve, man, that made me laugh out loud. I LOL'd in real life. Steve says, I just saw a big cat burger at McDonald's. Yeah, I saw a cat too. It's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. The noise, man. I don't know, the noise is crazy. I know I can't stand wearing a mask when I go out to the supermarket half an hour. How would I cope in Thailand? I don't know, bro. You're gonna have to wear your mask. Marco Frita says, hello. Hello, sir. Marcio, I have the sandbox to enter Bangkok on January 11th. Yes, you can enter sandbox on January 11th. You can enter with your Thai pass. Okay, so going back to life here in Bangkok. Life is good. We got some jubbies in there eating McDonald's. Let's go say hello. I think they speak English. I mean, they're American looking. Let me wear my mask so people don't look at me like I'm a criminal. I don't want to end this live stream, guys. Now I know there's interest in this. Next time we're going to do this for the comfort of my home when I can... Oh, shit. But check out the size of that roach. Yeah, some of these suckers can fly, man. Yeah. You guys want some chicken nuggets or some roach nuggets? Get it. Yeah, I'm wearing my mask. How do you, this is so stupid. I have the filter on, I'm trying to get rid of this filter, but YouTube, oh, there we go. Whoa, bulk and bullseye, thank you. LOL sticker, appreciate it. Thanks for the donation, bro. Much respect. See, I feel like worthy now. You guys are making me blush. Big shout out to Bulk M. You know, I've seen other like YouTube channels get like donations or stickers. I never thought anybody would find my stuff valuable enough to do that. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys both, Quinton and Bulk M. Let me see the names here before I make a mockery out of this. Bulk M Bullseye. I wonder what your real name is, bro. Let us know your name. Introduce yourself. Yeah, that roast got me jumping up and down like a girl. I don't even care, man. I'm not trying to like eat no, like, oh. So the question was, real name is Thomas. Well, thank you, Thomas. I appreciate the support, man. Much respect. Thank you. Now, enough of this. So mosquitoes aren't as bad as you think. The problem here are flies. I don't know why they have this like low ground level fly. And for some reason they eat away at your feet. So if you're wearing shorts and sandals, These like low flying flies that got no shame. Just like even if you try to kick them away, they come at you like no tomorrow, and they just like eat away at your feet. So when you go home, you got like your foot is all eaten up by flies, not even mosquitoes, man. Okay, so I don't know how to use a phone apparently still. I feel like I'm like a brown version of Bill Burr. Halim Larbi says, ask you about the last news. Halim, bro, you're gonna have to articulate a little bit better. I don't know what you mean. Ask you about the last news. If anybody knows what he's talking about, let me know so I can answer him. Ask you about the last news. So, question is, can I go into Bangkok with my sandbox? Do I have to stay 7 nights in a hotel? Thank you, my friend from Brazil, and information is confusing. Yes, right now there's no more test and go. So if you don't have your test and go coming into Bangkok, the only way to do it is come under alternative quarantine. You must quarantine for 7 days into Bangkok. If you don't want to quarantine for 7 days, you must enter through one of the sandbox schemes, which means you only have to quarantine for 1 night. Then you can move around freely within that province for 7 days. After the 7 days, you can go anywhere in Thailand you want. So Stuart, 138 Sukhumvit Road. I think I'm about 10 kilometers from that address, to be honest. So, I mean, I guess you're never really far if you're in Bangkok, right? Let me put on my mask. Let's do a recap for everybody. I think Halim's asking a question about coming into Thailand, the latest news. Right now, there are 3 main ways of coming into Thailand. Number 1, if you already have a test and go pass with you, meaning if you applied for your test and go pass, Thai pass, you got it, you can come here on that date. There's no cutoff date as of right now. Number 2, the second way of coming here is entering through Sandbox scheme, which means that you have to quarantine for 1 night and then stay in that province for 7 days before you can move around anywhere else within Thailand. And the third way is to come under alternative quarantine. That means to enter into Bangkok, which is not part of the Sandbox program, but you have to quarantine for 7 days before you can go anywhere else. Now, all of these have obviously rules and exceptions and requirements, and you need to be vaccinated for all the things I mentioned. If you're not vaccinated, then you need to quarantine for 10 days and not 7 days. And if you're coming from a different country that's not on the 63 approved green countries, then you must quarantine for 14 days. And that's all we got right now. Woohoo! Marcio's coming here on Monday. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, someone's asking me, can I have 2 Thai passes at the same time? One for test and go and one for quarantine in case test and go gets canceled. So Stuart says, oh, that's my hotel for alternative quarantine. Well, we're going to be very close, Steve. Or Stuart, sorry. Question is, can I have 2 Thai passes, one for test and go and one for alternative quarantine? Well, my question is, first of all, do you have a test and go with you? Because you can't reapply for a test and go now. That's closed. So if you already have a test and go, what's the date on it? If it's anytime soon, then you should be able to come because there's no cutoff date. But if it's really far ahead, then yeah, you can apply for um, sandbox, but you risk the chance of getting rejected. So it's up to you. If you get rejected, then I guess you can just wait to see what happens if you test and go. I'm putting this bad boy down so I can. Oh man, I'm scared of roaches, man. Anybody else scared of like roaches? I don't know. Cockroaches creep me out. Let's see. I saw the government open new sandbox areas, but they don't talk about Bangkok. Yeah, nothing about Bangkok. It's not open for sandbox right now. It's just open for alternative quarantine. And you know what's annoying? They added those sandboxes, but they didn't give any information about how to get there and what to do and anything like that. So Francisco says, "Hi mate, I live in Spain. On the 10th, I arrived Bangkok on the 11th." That's perfect. So that's good for you, bro. So loud. Steve says, "Big cat burger on me." Thanks, Steve. Beers on me on the 23rd by Stuart. I'm down. Although it's going to be pretty close to my time of leaving here, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be in Bangkok by then. I have test and go approved, but just in case I want to do quarantine in Bangkok. If your test and go is approved, then just use it to come. Tell me, when is your test and go? What's the date on that? I'm curious. No, you cannot do sandbox in Bangkok as of right now. Francisco is coming here on the 11th. No, Francisco, today it was confirmed that there's no cutoff date. You can come here on the 11th. I'm from Pakistan, brother. I come January 15th, Pattaya. Yeah, as of right now, Usman, there's no problem with you arriving on January 15th. Yeah, Thomas, I agree, bro. Like something about roaches that are creepy as hell. I'd rather see a lion, man. I don't know. Roaches, freaky deaky looking. I'm just looking around. I'm sitting on the street right now, guys. Like, see that? If a roach come around here, I'm busting out. I'm hauling ass. I'm using a $1 selfie stick. Why am I still wearing this mask? So, friends. Next question coming around. Friend, so sandbox for Bangkok is closed. Yes, Marcio, there's no sandbox for Bangkok. Only Phuket and new islands that were mentioned today in the video I made. I can't remember them, but they're around Krabi and Koh Phangan and places like that. My travel date starts on January 18th until March 2nd. Can I still come under the test and go? If you have your pass, ugh, there's a spider. If you have your, if you have your test and go pass with you, as of right now, regardless of the date, you can come. Just make sure you check closer to your departure date if the same rules are applying, because the Thai government says they're going to reassess to see if they need to put a cutoff date for the test and go. However, as of today, this video, as we're talking, yes, you can use your Thai pass to enter Thailand for the test and go on January 18th. You can do that. Steve says, what part of Vietnam do you like? I visited Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, and Ha Long Bay. I like Hanoi, but I'm trying to go to Da Nang. After this, if I can go to Vietnam, I'm going to go to Da Nang and then see what happens. But for now, I don't have any idea. I kind of just wait a week before. You can't make any travel plans these days. On the 16th seems like no cutoff, right? So I can do the test and go in Bangkok, crossing my fingers. Yes, ER Pepe, you can do that. As of right now, there's no cutoff date. Some people earlier were saying something about there is a cutoff date, but there is no cutoff date. I made a video on it. You can see the spokesperson talking about they'll reassess in the future. As of right now, there's no cutoff date. Juan says, thanks brother for what you're doing for us, you're welcome. I appreciate it. And thank you guys, because a couple people have used us super chat, super stickers to show their appreciation. So I thank you for watching and for doing that too. Marcia says, do I have the sandbox to enter Bangkok on January 11th? Can the Thai pass I have only be used to enter Bangkok, or can I use it to enter other areas? So, if I understand correctly, can I use my Thai pass I have to use, okay. To enter Thailand, you must enter for whichever arrival is on your Thai pass. So if you put on your Thai pass, you're arriving in Bangkok, then you must arrive in Bangkok. If you have a test and go, you have to stay for one night. If it comes back negative, you can go anywhere you want. More questions coming up. All right, Pepe, I hope you're here soon too, bro. We're doing like an hour and 20 minutes onto this live stream. I got about 30% left on the battery. So guys, shoot, ask me whatever. Even if it's personal, I mean, to a degree. So. Okay, Steve says he almost decided to retire in Da Nang before he changed his mind to Jotum Beach. You know, the first time I came to Thailand, I went to Pattaya and I stayed at the Jotum Beach, and I stayed this like really cabin-like wooded hotel. It was kind of fun, and I met somebody really lovely that showed me around. We had a great time. But yeah, that was a fun time. I wish I was like younger, 10 years ago. I'm sad. I'm old now. I feel mad old. I don't know. Mehdi the painter. Mehdi, okay, Mehdi, tell me, have I visited Malaysia before? Honestly, I was planning on to go to Malaysia and Indonesia, but ever since those airplanes went missing, I kind of, you know, no, I haven't been there, unfortunately. Do I know of somebody using the Langkawi sandbox? I don't. I didn't even know that was a sandbox. That was an option. I don't know that sandbox, bro, and I don't know if anybody's using it. So, I got blood on my shin. I got mosquitoes and flies eating away at me, and I'm sure there's roaches around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe get up and not like put myself in this position and walk around a bit. Oranges for sale. So, what time is it? For most of you guys, it's Friday daytime, right? For me, it's Friday night, and I got no plans. A couple friends I was supposed to meet didn't work out, and I'm gonna go ahead and like probably hit up 7-Eleven, get some snacks, watch a movie, put the air conditioner on, just like, I don't know about you guys, I love the time to myself. I don't need to be around other people sometimes to feel like whole and happy. Of course, it's nice once in a while, but like overall, I love just like being by myself sometimes, you know? So tonight's gonna be one of those lonely ass nights, or maybe that's something I just tell myself to feel better. Either way, that's my plans. I would love to know your plans. What are you guys up to? So today we had some mixed feelings about today's events and announcements. Some of us are very happy to get that date, or not to get the official date, but to have it at least extend to the 15th before they review it again, and no official cutoff date. Some of us are angry. I don't know, a bunch of people feeling differently in the comment section. Okay, the questions are drying up, guys. What's happening? Keep them coming, or else I'm gonna go home by my lonesome. Medi says, what do you do in Thailand, bro? He just discovered my channel, likes to buy. I don't do nothing, son. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I don't do anything. I'm just traveling around the world, country to country, and living life, man. You know, I had a great job in Canada. I worked for the government. I had a salary. I worked at the casino. I worked in the film industry. I did all these things, but like deep down, I just went home and wasn't satisfied with my current lifestyle and the fact that I had to spend 12 hours a day working for somebody. So I said, you know what? I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to work the rest of my life so I can travel when I'm 65. If I can do it now, if I'm privileged enough to have English as a first language, my Canadian passport, and my relatively young body, why not try and do this travel stuff now while I can? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just like wandering country to country. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. What do you do? What do you do, bro? Let me know. Are you a student? Are you a family man? Are you a businessman? Are you a millionaire? Are you a social media influencer? Are you just trying to figure yourself out? I know a lot of people come to Thailand to just kind of like find themselves. I'm also traveling with a friend. Well, actually, she's kind of living away from me right now, but if you guys saw my previous videos, Lisa is also here with me, and she's like, but she got her own place, so we meet maybe once in a while, but like, she's doing her own thing. But check this out. What do we got here? Oh, hey. What's up, bird? I think this is a peacock, right? Yeah. You know, it's funny, when I was younger, I used to think female peacocks had the colorful feathers. But as we all know, it's the males that are shining bright. Just like real life. Marcio says, good life. Nice, bro. Thank you. I'm very privileged. Steve, I like your optimism, bro. I like the positive vibe finally. The government's trying to sort out what's best for the people. They're in a tough position. Yeah, because they have to juggle between like Thai people's safety and tourist people that spend their money. They have to worry about like businesses, companies, travel agents, restaurants, hotels. Can you imagine how many people's lives are affected by canceling like Thai passes? But on the other hand, how many people might lose their life by somebody bringing Omicron into the country or another variant? So realistically, they're in a tough position at the end of the day, and they can only do so much. So Mehdi says he's a painter. He lives in Malaysia before and can't wait to visit Southeast Asia again. Kudos to you. Thank you. Thank you, Mehdi. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, life's not fair. You know, like many of us, I don't want to get too deep right now in this conversation about Thai passes, but like, guys, if you're watching this video, even, you're privileged, right? Let's be honest. The fact that you have a phone or a TV or whatever you're watching this on, the fact that you have internet and somewhere to be, we're in a lot better position than a lot of people, right? So, who knows? Maybe one day I'll be in a position to help some of these people. But for now, I'm just like enjoying my life, just the journey and where it takes me. I'm discovering things like this here. This is a restaurant, and every time I walk by here, I'm like, hey, maybe I should check it out. And one day I checked it out because I had the money to have a meal. I had the time to sit down. I had like the mindset to just discover something new, right? So sometimes we get too busy working, and like we have to sometimes take a break. And I think that's why we're all on this channel trying to find a way into Thailand. Get away from like regular life. Marcia, I will definitely come to Brazil, bro. That's without a question. I was trying to hit up Brazil twice. One time during 2014 World Cup, but my friends couldn't go. And another time was just last year. I wanted to come to Brazil, but unfortunately the coronavirus cases there at the time were really high, so I chose Turkey instead. But I will definitely visit Brazil in the near future, probably next year or so. Yeah, guys, so not to be shilling my own channel or whatever, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, take a quick second to do it now, or else I'll cry even more tonight when I go back home and check out the numbers. So maybe you guys want to see me cry, I don't know. We have some other How is Pattaya doing now? Juan, Pattaya is, from my understanding, it's pretty much the same, just on a lower scale. So you won't see as many bars open, but there's still people drinking out there. You won't see as many like massage parlors open, but they're still open. There's enough stuff to go around, so you still have a good time if you come here. Pattaya is doing just fine. It's just not at the scale as it was. Oh man, it's so loud. It's just not as busy as it once was. Yeah, so I've learned my lesson. The next time we do one of these question and answers for a Thai pass, I'll just park my butt at home and we'll do this like with less noise outside. But I thought it would be nice to go out for a walk so you guys can kind of see the streets of Thailand. You know, it might be a little bit boring if I'm just standing there in a corner talking to you, right? So, oh yeah, Juan dabbing me. That's hilarious. That's a funny emoji, bro. Okay, we got some more questions coming in. Steve says, it's 17 degrees here with wind, 15, but I am warm. In for the day for the hottie. Haha. Steve, who's this hottie, man? Tell us about the hottie Bangadi. Is she driving with a shotty? What is she up to? What does she do? Is she your wifey, your girl, your side piece, your flex, your jubi, your guma? Who is she? Let us know about this hottie coming over. I would love to know. Because, you know, Thailand is known for the hotties, right? So that's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother story. I might have to do like a subscription-based thing where if you're a subscriber, you can have adult conversations. Hey, that's a good idea. Okay, what else we got going on here? Juan dabbing me, which is great. Thanks, Juan. I love that emoji. Very funny. Ziggy says, best way to travel, go by yourself if you don't have to worry about anybody or anything. You're absolutely right, man. Look at me right now. I'm traveling solo. I'm walking the streets lonesome at night. If I was with somebody, I'd have to ask them, hey, do you want to go out for a walk? No, I don't want to. Do you want to eat here? No, I don't want to. Do you want to go there? No, I don't want to. And then you got to go places you don't want to either. So the best way is to travel by yourself. I completely agree. And you get to meet so many people. Like I've met a lot of people traveling. So Medi says, how is your relationship with the locals? Are you socializing much? So earlier, but I'll say it again. Yeah, I try to socialize with people. Like a lot of people are very friendly. I have my specific people, like the coffee lady, the fruit lady, the roaches in my apartment. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I socialize with whoever. And sometimes I try to socialize with people I might find a little bit interesting, like people behind me. Hey, hello, Sarika. See, so friendly here. You guys should come. Here on YouTube, say hello. Oh, see, so lovely. People just like friendly. You can socialize with anybody. And if she was by her lonesome, I could just say, hey, what's up? Are you single? What are you doing? You want to grab some food? Get some coffee? Do you speak English? Where are you from? Well, maybe not where you're from because they're from Thailand. But like, there's so many easy ways to interact with locals when you travel. Like, yeah, for sure. Yusuf says great content and I love the channel and updates regarding the situation. Type fast. I'm sure your channel will be big in a few months. Keep up the good work. Yusuf, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me that you guys are finding this content informative. That guy needs to fix the muffler. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that you find this content informative and helpful. And it keeps me motivated to keep making it, so thank you for the feedback. Yeah, Steve's gonna give us some details about his Juby, his girl coming over, hottie with the body. She's 35 with a killer body. She also has good conversation. I'm 66, but she likes me. She runs her own Airbnb company. Damn! Steve, why are you coming to Thailand, bro? Unless she's already in Thailand. I don't know, but looks like you got a mate. Steve's got a nice woman friend, a woman companion that's half his age. got a killer body, got her own Airbnb company. Steve, man, you must be packing or something. You must be real handsome. You must be a nice, kind-hearted man for her to like you. You know, good for you, bro. I'm jealous. Good. Keep up the good work. All right, Thomas, thank you for the donation once again. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half. Thank you for watching. I don't know, I think you've been here since the beginning, so respect to you, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. Peace. Okay, she said, Steve says when he gets settled, she'll come and visit. You better start getting settled, Steve. I think you got a diamond in the rough, you know? Not many people can say what you just told me, so good for you, bro. Life's short, you might as well live it, right? I know I am. I'm living every day, every moment, every second I get, even if it's by myself, even if I'm not doing anything. Some people ask me, oh, it's Friday night, why aren't you doing anything? I'm like, why should I be doing something? You know, if I'm happy doing this, why do I gotta live for somebody else just to say, oh, it's Friday night, so I got something to do? You know? Yeah, Ziggy says that's true. Thai people accept and talk to most people. They want to communicate with you as much as you do with them. That's absolutely true. So guys, if you come in here and if you're a shy person, maybe you don't know how to talk to people in your home country, Thai people are very different. They're very friendly. As long as you're respectful, they'll be respectful back to you and be polite. They'll smile and talk to you. Thai people are the reason why Thailand is so popular. It all starts with the people itself. That's why it's called the land of smiles, right? Because people here are super friendly. You just saw, I said hello to a group of 4 girls that all waved and, you know, said hello. I mean, it's nothing wrong with saying hello to a local person. Of course, they'll love to engage with you. Steve's hottie just got here. See you later, Steve. Enjoy your night for all of us. Thanks for watching the stream. Bye, Steve. See you next time. All right, so I think it's about time I say my my goodbyes. Once again, I want to thank everyone for this stream, for joining me through this 1 hour and a half walk on this busy streets. Listen to this crappy ass sound that's going around. Me with my shaky camera action, with my blurry camera action. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for donating through the super stickers and super chat. That means a lot to me too. That really helps me continue doing what I do. And if you have any questions about the Thai Pass, don't be shy, ask. I'll do my best to respond. And I wish all of you guys a safe and sound weekend. I hope that the Rona doesn't get you, and that you're safe with your family and loved ones. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. As like these Thai Pass videos come to a near end, don't be shy to check out my weekly regular content where I travel through countries and cities and I share my experiences. So feel free to watch those as much as the Thai Pass ones. That's one way you can support me, as many people have asked how they can help and thank me. So watch my regular content stuff as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow about more information of what to do if you get COVID here in Thailand. So I'll make a video about exactly what to do, what to expect if you catch the vid on your travels here to Thailand. Thank you guys once again. This has been a long outro, but I don't want to say goodbye, but I think it's about time. So I'll see you guys next time. Sawadee Kap.